In this video, I want to go over exactly what the differences are with the new systems that are on the test server. So for those of you that are unaware, the test server was updated late last night, well, midway through the evening last night, depending on where you live anyway, to give us multi-classing. And it works. It works, and it is broken. But I want to show you how it works, and then give you an idea of what's possible and what's already been achieved. Oh, and if you hadn't seen it yet, the Ice Wyvern is in the game, the boss for the Ice Abyss, but it doesn't actually have any fight to it yet. It's just there as a placeholder. Anyway, so here we are at the character sheet. So I have a level 43 Warlock and a level 33 Wizard. My level 33 Wizard doesn't yet have a learning token, because if you look at our class page here under training, you notice it says he has learning tokens 0, next learning token at level 35. So my Warlock at this point has 2. The breakpoints for tokens are level 35, level 40, and then it's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Every 10 levels thereafter until you get to 90, and then once you get past level 90, it's 20 levels thereafter. Now, the current way that this is working is all of our characters are capped at level 150, so you can only get a handful of tokens to be able to test things out. But don't worry, there's a mechanic in the game to get your points back. In this case, though, I've already used 1 token. If I go and I look at my, my spell list, you notice I pulled Ignite as my very first token, which is huge, because this is part of the build that I actually wanted to make. But mechanically, the way that this works is if I want to learn something, I have to have a character that's over level 30. I click on the character that's level 30, which is the Wizard in this case, and I say that I want to redeem something. Whatever it is that I'm going to redeem, it is a pool of every talent, every ability, so all of the perks, all of the abilities, and in the case of me having a spell wheel, spell memory already, it is also all of the spells. So if I click redeem, it will give me a choice of 3. So I can get a 10% knowledge bonus in this case, light orb, or chain lightning as an ability, as a spell that I could use on my Warlock moving forward. I'm kind of torn between chain lightning or sage, but I think what I would want to do in this case for my Warlock, because I'm a little bit starved, is I would take sage instead. That will give me some spell haste, and it will end up giving me the ability to have a little bit more memory capacity, because I'm a little choked out when I'm in base kit. So, I could, if I wanted to, opt to, instead of use vampirism, I could end up using sage instead, let's say, for whatever reason. And now I have a more well-rounded build with a little bit more memory capacity than I otherwise would have had. See? Now I've got 12 memory cap. So I could swap out spell predation and give myself enough room to summon Hydra, as long as I can find 1 more point of knowledge somewhere along the way. Maybe the trader has something for me. Let's see. No. Unfortunate. But I do have an occultist hood, so we can get those for backup. Not too bad.
This is unethical.
Anyway, here's Jay.
This is not right.
Rocking a ranger that has double jump, hide, and ambush.
Yo, Iron Mace devs are sick fucking freaks. What? Fucking bar.
Now, in the case of wanting to relearn your stuff, you can. It costs money, though, and it's found on the Fortune Teller. If you notice now, the Fortune Teller has a service tab. If you click on the service tab, there's this mind wipe. Have a seat. Your mind is confused by the countless new abilities you've learned. I have the ability to let you forget all your newly learned abilities and relearn from a clean slate. Would you like to have your mind wiped? This costs 500 gold and has a manufacturing time. In this case, it looks like it's an every 24-hour cooldown, and it's set to a fixed duration. Now, we don't know if there's any variance in this timer. Perhaps it can vary by a certain number of hours, but it doesn't look that way. It looks like that the timer resets. The ability to do this a second time resets at midnight GMT. But anyway, guys, that's the basic breakdown on how this system works. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you end up liking the content, if you like to come by and hang out in the stream, I'm going to be testing this all day today. We're going right into stream as soon as this video is live. In the meantime, if you wouldn't mind subbing the channel here, if you end up enjoying this stuff, it would really, really make a difference. I would very much appreciate it. Maybe even hit the bell, because that would be really cool. But anyway, thank you guys so much for lending me your eyeballs. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys soon. Okay? Thanks so much. Peace.